What's going on, everybody? I'm CaptainRoBear, and this is Eberron, Arc 3, Episode 12.
Oh yeah! Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow.
Let's go.
Finger guns.
Happy Wednesday, all my friends. How you guys doing? Oh, look at
you know, vibing.
Doing all right.
vibing to these mosh emotes that are in chat right now.
Those are cool.
Yeah, that's thanks to Chris from TGI from the Ghost Inside. If you go to his channel, like he's got all these crazy, awesome like mosh stuff. So I got a gifted sub to him randomly. I was like, oh, okay, cool, thanks.
I love the animated emotes, man.
They're so good.
Overdue. So overdue.
Aren't gifts coming too at some point?
They're talking about the GIFs in chat, yeah, like Mixer. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
I'm gonna go back and get the Mixer's finest GIFs that we all used. Tom Hanks will be in full force out on the beach.
Yeah.
And I miss those gifts for the couple weeks we played on Mixer.
Oh my god, they were, dude. I lived off dragons, man. Literally, that was a line item in my monthly income was Ember dragons. So good.
Ember.
Oh yes.
More like Umber.
Close. So close. Thank you guys for holding with us. We did a little bit of a hard pivot, as you guys all know, especially our fans over in the Pacific Northwest and Canada. You guys are under a severe heat wave. So Cletus will not be joining us tonight. As I have personally experienced, streaming in the heat is not only awful, it's a really bad idea because we don't have these wonderful temperature controlled studios. All of us are in our garages, setups, sweating it like Mang right now. Give him some cats and crickets, please. Cats and crickets in the house for him.
So far, the cat has kept a pretty good cricket balance. We'll see if that holds up throughout the summer.
She's earning her keep, baby. Earning her keep. So,
it's your job.
You know, Cletus let me know well in advance, and also I knew this was going on and still didn't think of it till about an hour ago when I hopped into our message thread. And since we were going into such a pivotal part inside this story, I made the decision to hard pivot my entire session and wrote you guys up. So I got us something canon tonight, and I got us some D&D, even if we are about an hour later than what we normally do. I appreciate you guys hanging with us. I promise you will enjoy it, and it's not quite shit pirates, but it's I think you'll enjoy it.
This is the test of the DM. That's what we call this.
Cletus,
half your players can show up. What do you do?
Yeah.
if you apologize again, Cletus, I will kill your character. You don't need to apologize for anything, my dude. So if you guys send those good vibes, put a pack of peas on the back of your neck, and sweat it out with us, y'all. Appreciate you. Anybody doing anything cool this week? If you don't have a stream announcement, let us know what you're doing this weekend.
Oh yeah, big 4th of July this weekend. Well, one thing, chat, and I still got some stuff working, but it's not on the screen currently, but I have updated my name, and I am no longer the legit, but now go by Arcane Adam. So that's a big thing. There will be more to come soon. Hopefully, some of these guys have shown some stuff, but working on some things in the background to hopefully get back to some streaming and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of, at least on the streaming front, big for me, because I know a couple of you reached out about where my GTA RP streams are, and well, let's just say I had all this stuff working, and then the guy was like, hey, I need another week, and I was like, all right, we're waiting a week. So you know how that goes. And then I'm just gonna get obliterated this weekend, I think. I got a poker night Saturday night, I've got a big old cookout on Sunday, and then I've got D&D on Monday over on Tracie's channel. We are going to continue that. We're doing Rime of the Frost Maiden. So that's me this weekend, and those are some updates. But yeah, I just wanted to share. Hopefully I can find some time to stream this weekend, maybe, depending on how things go.
I
that's
feel
That's all
that
I
it
got.
was canon that Dewey went so hard in the paint when he dropped his track that like the whole fandom, like it's a lot of anxiety now on the
Oh,
force
God.
is how I see it.
Yeah. Well, so that was Will, my other character. Dewey is the crazy cop. Well, not really crazy, but he's the nerd.
But I thought Dewey had a part. Didn't Dewey have a part in the middle of it?
No, that was my other character. I played two characters on the server. That was a different character. But yeah, guys, I have a rap song.
How you haven't linked that out is beyond me. Like, Shay,
I
Shay,
can if you want me to link it.
Shay,
Shay's probably already got it.
Shay, can you please drop that track for everybody?
Oh my God.
Like it's hot.
Drop that SoundCloud link, please.
It's literally a SoundCloud link.
I knew it.
SoundCloud
Yes.
link. That's where our record label sits, and so we release songs on there. But yeah, I guess that's the thing that's happening. Okay, there it is. All right, I'm the second guy that raps, not the first one.
It's very
And,
odd.
if you want to listen to it and then hear it,
Sometimes somebody can't.
yeah, it's all role play and GTA RP stuff. So enjoy that. Let me know how it is. If it's terrible, don't tell me.
It's terrible. Don't tell me. Don't harsh his mellow, chat. Only supportive.
Don't add him.
Kidding. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I was happy to release it. People loved it. So that's all that really matters. But yeah, that's me. Those are the updates.
Good deal. Now I get to give you a negative side. Adam, your RTX is breaking up. You'll probably have to like restart it or look to see if Discord has turned its noise suppression on over the top of yours. All the fun things.
That does that to me all the time. I hate it.
Tim, are you in your comfortable position at the moment right now?
I'm slouching, but I can move up a little bit here. Hold on.
Because your slouch is gravitating towards the Nick Mercs, so we got to get a little less forehead.
How is that? Is that better? Worse? Any difference?
Yes, that sounds good.
Okay.
There we go.
I need to adjust later. Just let me know.
There we go. Now you're looking good, Tim.
Tim always looks good.
I mean, I always look good. Sometimes I just look less good.
We call that shades of A+.
Yeah.
Is that super bright A+ or slightly dingy A+?
Yeah.
Yes. Anybody else got announcements? Now that I got everything fixed up right.
I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna stream it, but like, I got invited to do the new Vampire the Masquerade closed alpha, so I'll do that this weekend at some point. It starts July 2nd and goes through like the 14th, I think it was, or the 12th or some shit like that. So I'll see what it is. It's supposed to be like a PvE Vampire the Masquerade free-to-play game. So we'll see how that goes.
Tim, do you have RTX voice turned on now?
I do.
Okay.
Is it cutting out hard?
No, it's not even on.
Oh, fucking piece of shit.
Hey guys, you get to be live for my production part today as I go round robin. I'm like, hey guys, can you give me it's all a ruse for me to get a little bit of audio and be like
Mic test. Hello.
By the way, chat, remember, whenever something pops up over on my side, they thoroughly enjoy going, RoBear, your stuff sounds like shit. You're a robot. Reset your things right now. You're blowing me up. I do enjoy it.
How's that? How we got now?
I can still hear everything in the background.
This thing's not fucking working.
It's
All right.
okay. Go ahead and just close RTX and then turn on Crispy Boy inside the Discordia. At least we got a backup.
He's a very crispy boy.
Oh my God.
He's a very crispy boy.
Speaking of that, let's get that Zaxby sponsorship, my guy.
Dude, this is I've determined
That looks so good. You found the best photo ever. I was like, oh, I miss Zaxby so much.
Girls innately are able to take gorgeous photos of themselves and be like, hey, going live today. you know, and it's awesome. I want to see them. I like girls. I like their content. It's great. They always have something to do. I'm not a guy with my camera out, you know. It just ain't me. So what do I need to do to get my engagement? I just got to talk about fast food.
Chicken.
So
the best kind of chicken.
If you weren't there, I declared the fact that the best tasting to value tendies in the market is actually Zaxby's, and it doesn't get any of the credit that it deserves. Every other place is super overpriced for its tenders. You can literally get a box that is like this big. They say 10 tenders. Oh, they pack that thing. This is ridiculous. It is full. They don't give you the end piece and call that a tender. They make sure you get a full finger length tenderloin on that bad boy. And remember, while Chick-fil-A nuggets may be good, that's breast meat. They're chewy. They come out a little rough every now and then. These are real tendies, baby. That's the difference. I give Chick-fil-A a lot of credit in areas, but let me tell you what, $10 for like 10 tenders is like immaculate. They get you big old sauces on the side. And if you want an extra cup, you don't have to play this game of, do it. My lord, may I please have another sauce? No, it's the way it should be. I'm like, here's a quarter, give me another sauce. And they do. It's beautiful. Like, that's how it should be. I'm not trying to rob the condiments. I just want to have enough sauce from my tendies. Hashtag, if you really want to live rangerously, get yourself one spicy and one regular Zax. You go back and forth. It'll change your life.
I miss Zaxby so much.
How about now? Anything now?
Sounds way better, baby.
All right, I just restarted the whole RTX and everything and reset everything, so we're good. Now it's all cutting out, isn't it? Fuck balls.
Well,
yeah.
Tim, at least you look good.
True that.
Yeah.
True that. Yeah, so you guys will be getting, for me, a million Voodoo Ranger posts. It's going to be cool. They'll be coming out right about now. These are my favorite because it's, I'm drinking more cold beer around this time, you know? It's a natural. So you guys will get to see me in my habitat as I try to go back to the lake for the first time. And while everyone else is suffering over on the West Coast, I'm just trying to get my lake temperature, man. You guys sit like, we need a little bit of it. You can bleed the heat off over here. Like, we'll take it. We just need to warm the water up. And brutal. But yeah, we're going to enjoy that. I can tell you guys one thing, since I was open about it on Twitter. You probably saw me asking about some ESO codes. If you haven't known, I've played the most video games that I have since I was on Mixer this week, and it's been great. We've been enjoying playing ESO together. So expect some group content to come out here in the future. What's gonna be cool about it is we're gonna try to really produce it. So we don't have a date on it right now because people are going into the holidays, but once we get it all set up, I hope it's something that we're able to make a repeatable process and something you can really enjoy. We're doing this in the spirit of old school Mixer co-streams and trying to get everything you would ever want to watch on one screen. So
just do me a favor, take all the time you need. Ram VOD is only 19 right now. I got a couple of levels this afternoon. Just let me get to 50 before it all starts. I just want all the pieces.
So you're ready for dungeon runs? Don't worry.
Yes.
You'll be good.
Yes.
At this pace that I'm playing that video game, you're gonna be good. Hell yes. Cleater's down for some Cocos. Yeah. Cleater, it's gonna be one step. It's gonna be next level. I'll share some plans with you. I think you'll like them. Without further ado, let's pick up where we left off last week. Exiting this death trap of runes. Deep below this flowing stream, sidetracked by dinosaurs, our investigation led us to one of the silliest encounters of my life. where we quickly realized that none of us could produce light underwater, nor could some of us breathe. But we said, oh, well, we got some air pockets. Why don't we go for this? It was a bad idea, chat. It was just as bad as if you did it in real life. But luckily, our friends were able to come out on top from these corrupted tree roots and decay from whatever was down below. Not only did we perma-break one gun, we perma-broke a gun and a crossbow that have to be worked on out of combat. That level of Nat 1 bad. We are going to pick back up with everybody in various forms in old Cletus's tavern. Those moments before respite. Fire going. You've just gotten dry. If you can channel that coming back in from the lake hungover, but also like you water skied, so you're beat up feeling right now. You have your comforts in front of you, but you're just exhausted. This is your state of mind.
I can feel it.
Not the only one. Umber, I'm pretty sure you're going to say no, but you want a cigarette?
I am okay. Thank you.
Suit yourself. Garomesh, am I rolling one for you?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Cletus? Cletus!
You see him over there. He's got his bar lean on, cloth in hand. You can just see that slowly where he was wiping off the bar, he's just kind of slid until that elbow joint perfectly went into the crook of the bar, and he's held up like that. And he's asleep in place. Hat, sunglasses is still on. Perfectly frozen in time.
Umber, is Cletus straight up out? Did he fall asleep wiping down the bar?
I believe so. It might be best to let him rest.
I'm not gonna mess with him. I think I messed with him enough and I turned him into a trout.
Was that what that was?
Ever seen one of those before?
It was larger than expected.
Hey, I can't control the size. I just choose the shape.
Ah, I see. Recoil? How are you?
I'm fine, but my gun is I gotta tend to this thing. It's not looking so hot. Everything
You and
I
me
touch-
both.
Yeah, seems like everything I touch turns to shit lately, but I'm gonna work on this thing before I mimic the thing the rest of you all do.
Do you need help?
No, not on this gun. That's a me and it kind of thing. It's a dance. I gotta know all of its ins and outs to try make sure it doesn't happen again. But it'll take some company while I do it, though. How about that?
Sure. Garomesh, would you like some help?
I wouldn't say no to a little bit.
May I see it?
And I hand over the gun, the crossbow.
You just see Umber kind of grab it, and he starts examining it, seeing it's pretty messed up. And he's just gonna kind of, no, you're gonna have to do a lot of this. But you see him just kind of almost bite his thumb to the point where you see just like a little bit of blood. And then you see this like splint in one section towards the front of the crossbow, and he just rubs his thumb across the splint. And as he does that, and you see that trail kind of cross over that splint, you see it starts to seal back together as he starts mending, but using his own life force, his own blood, to start healing and fixing what he can on your crossbow.
Go ahead and give us an advantage roll thanks to his mending, Garomesh. Now, you will make this this check. We are going to use what is your proficiency bonus right now?
+3.
+3. We're going to give you expertise in dealing with your crossbows. So we're going to give this thing a +6 in this situation. So a D20 +6, since this thing has been broke on the third time and you're trying to put it back together. This is a DC 16 right now. Forgot the /R.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
I was really confused there for a second. I was like, that's not right. I was like, that's not right.
Adam, it's still doing it for you.
So, what, cutting in and out?
It's just on the back, just at the very end.
Okay.
Yo, let's go! 20 on that bad boy. You guys share your scene. It's that this blood mend is going on while you're fixing it. Scene's y'all's.
So as he hands it back to me, I see where the problem lie in it, and I can see that like his blood helped release the tumbler, which is basically like the auto loader, which allows me to shoot the hand crossbow twice in a row, and it loosens it up. So I basically do the military clean where I pull the tumbler off, pull the pin out, and clean everything out and make sure that the fletchings are good to pass through. And then when I it's almost super rapid, like, you know, the scene in Forrest Gump where he's got the M16, the M4 rifle apart and then back together with like almost, you know, blindfold. It's just instinct at this point. Once I saw that it was fixed.
First off, testing. I just restarted, so I want to make sure I sound good. Do I
Awesome.
sound okay?
Your sounds good. Your gate a little bit, Tim. We can still hear stuff on the back end.
Okay.
As Umber kind of watches you put this crossbow and everything back together very quickly, he kind of just takes a bit and he just kind of like takes you in again, kind of just looks you over, notices the other hand crossbow and the one that's slewn on the back, and you know, just the whole thing. And kind of just like cocks his head a little bit, and then he finally would speak up and tell me, Garomesh, what's the rush?
There's no rush. It's muscle memory. It's It's just something I can do. I mean, the first weapon I saw when I walked out of the morning, I knew how to use it. And then the next weapon I saw, I knew how to use that. And even things that aren't weapons. I don't even think about it.
What do you mean, things that are not weapons? Like your
I know.
fists.
Yeah. I know that Cletus's bar towel can strangle a person, can suffocate a person, can make a person tell me anything that I want them to tell me. Dry, wet. There's many options for it. What I want to know is where I gained that knowledge.
That is interesting. And that was something you haven't learned in this life.
No. I get into a situation and something else or someone else takes over. I almost feel outside of my own body when it happens. I can feel the pain. I can feel the rush of adrenaline, the anxiety, the relief, but I don't control them.
Why?
I don't think this is my body. How do you describe living in a body that you don't belong in? It's a very unique feeling.
I would equate it to being lost in the woods. You were there, in the present. The trees are around you. The grass. You hear, you feel, you smell. But you're lost. You don't belong where you are. Perhaps maybe next time, this feeling takes over. You should try to control it. Own it. Feel the pain. Embrace the anxiety. Or, I know someone who, well, in a way, all of us can. With our dreams. There are avenues for self-discovery. It's just up to you if you want to discover. Truly. And push for that.
Yeah.
Have you ever meditated?
You mean besides with our half-dragon friend?
I mean, My meditation's a bit different. It might be good for you. I can't promise you're not going to walk away bleeding, bruised.
I mean, you should walk away from every encounter changed.
Agreed. Well, as he kind of like, you kind of see the bottom half of your crossbow as he's been speaking, he's just kind of continually been kind of rubbing his thumb, and you just kind of see there's a bit of dry blood on a lot of it as he's just kind of ritualistically, as he's been talking, mending and fixing what he can with leaving the majority of the work, the mechanisms and all of that stuff to you after you've kind of placed everything back together. May need a wash, but I assume this is not the only blood that's been on this.
They're not really meant for hitting people with, but I get your point.
He just kind of sets down the crossbow and gives it a pat, gives you a nod, and then he just kind of sits down, looks over at Recoil, watches Recoil swear to himself, curse, sweet talk, try to convince the gun to come back to him properly. Just all of these things that he expects from Recoil.
Adam, you may have to go to Crisp as well. It's hard
Really?
cut. Yeah, it's hard cutting out. Sorry to mess with you guys. I'm just all right, big check for me. This is my spell casting for this with advantage. So I'll just roll like it's a spell, eh? Why don't we do that? Come on, Arcane Cannon. $22. As you can see, all the parts have been disassembled. Well, at first, a little heavy-handed, no doubt, from the frustration of what happened in those runes this evening. You can see he's found his happy place and his sense of meditation, something he knows very well. It would be a feeling that you would understand, Umber. Leightash as well. Anyone that has a healing spell, the ability to fix oneself in its rawest mechanical form on display as he's able to get this bad boy back together again. Sometimes you just need a little background noise, that's all. All the pieces of the puzzle come back together again. It's funny how that works, isn't it?
Indeed.
Like you said, sometimes you just gotta believe in yourself, right? Isn't that what you say?
And do you?
Maybe one of the few things I do believe in, Umber. But everything's meant to be broken. So shit happens. I believe in that as well. Do you believe in shit happens, Umber?
I believe that there are paths, and things try to block the path, but you're still on the path. So, yes, shit happens.
No. Sometimes you see the path, Umber, and you try to choose one, but you slip and you fall. And you fall, and then you hit the ridge. And there's the two pathways, and then you're rolling down a mountain. There's those two.
Well, you see it as rolling down a mountain. I see it as you forging a new path.
Well, consider me the forge master of these mountains. As I rolled down the whole way. If it wasn't for Vest finding that hooch over in the creek, I would become part of the scenery. Like that warforge we saw on the way up to the preacher's house. I don't plan on being a lawn ornament anytime soon. And if I do, I'm not doing it in Kabara. You hear that? I'm not dying here. And that's my choice.
I hear you.
I wasn't. You know. Recoil is going to take a look over at Leightash. What are you currently doing inside Cletus's tavern?
Leightash with his waterlogged guitar has literally turned this scene into City Slickers as he's reached into his coat and pulled out a comb, and he's just been just off in his own world, just listening to you guys.
Give yourself a
Kinda
1d8 inspiration for pulling the harmonica out.
That was
Attaboy.
slick. That was slick.
Real
I
life
liked it.
bard. Yeah, I gotta love it.
He stops, seeing Rico look at him. What? My guitar. This is all I have. Actually, it's not all I have, but it's what I wanted to play right now.
Oh, yeah. At least you got a backup harp, right?
Yeah. Well, you know, spend a little time down the river. You learn to play a few things, have a few drinks, pick up some skills.
I got a question for you then.
Fire away.
You know what kind of materials? Inside that loot that you had before? What do you look for?
I mean, as far as I know, it's some sort of hardwood. Honestly,
You can
been
give
carrying
yourself
it around with me.
You can give yourself a history check if you want to. Now, if you know the basic materials of your own guitar, most. Oh
Yeah.
God!
It's kind of what I thought. I mean, it's
Yeah, you know,
Damn! Even with the advantage
it's
roll,
got wood and strings.
mahogany oak. Yeah.
yeah.
Mahogany oak.
I mean, to be honest, it's one of the last pieces of home I have left. I don't know who made it. It's just kind of been my muse.
Oh, I can always help with a piece, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead, take a look at it. See, hands it over. You know, it's funny because I saw a guy in Goza who had one similar, but it had this metal box in the middle of it that almost made it sound louder. I could never get him to tell me what it was. I always suspected there was something more behind it.
You mean the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I'll have some fun with that.
Have at it.
Never
I'm
seen
attached
anything
to it,
like
but
that
yet-
before.
I'm not.
No.
If you break it, it's no worse than what I've done to it.
That's not what I'm in the business of now. Just because you see me break one gun, okay? All I've done is fix things. I fixed the damn bar. I fixed the gun. I'm trying to
fixed me
fix my
up on
shithole
occasion.
situation. True.
Well, whatever you can do, I'd appreciate. Thank you, Rico.
Oh. Since we're all in this shit sandwich together,
Like you
might as
said,
well find a way.
I'm not dying here today.
Oh God, are we ever not? But just in case. I look over at Cletus, still held in that same position. In case he falls over and loses concentration on this thing. Oh. Hopefully not. Better get your rest. I don't intend on being in this jungle tomorrow evening. We're getting our ass to New Throne, hell or high water.
Oh, I look forward to being back in New Throne again. This should be fun.
That's right. You're not always used to the country, are you?
No. It's one of the first places I landed. And I left Sarlona.
Sarlona.
It's funny. It was only by chance that I landed there too. I was supposed to hop a scooter to somewhere else. But the light has a way of guiding you. I went where the wind blew me.
You could say that.
Did not expect it to be as far away as it was.
Get ready. 'Cause we'll be there before you know it. I don't intend on lollygagging around.
Well, guess I'll get my piece for this evening then. As he folds his hands and crosses his legs where he's sitting, leans his head back, and his eyes just roll back into his head, and it's gone.
Garomesh, Umber, do you do anything before sleep takes hold?
Garomesh takes a look at like his equipment again, make sure that everything's accounted for, and then he kind of goes off into a corner, and I roll up my sleeve and I look at the progression of the mark and see that it has gotten much further down my arm. And then I take out my blade again, and I just quickly run it over the arm to get rid of the fur.
Your audio's way broke.
All right.
Umber.
Thank
When
you.
he does that, Umber would wait until pretty much everyone was asleep, and he would head back out, and he'd go towards the watering hole again. And he'd kind of plop himself next to it on the ground. And he'd take out his dragon shard dagger, and he would place both hands on the ground, and he would start to meditate. And he would think about the depths and what he witnessed and what he saw in this profuse anti-life, this twisted, not fully understanding, but knowing adamantly that he stood against it. He would just bow, and he would take, I just want to make sure one thing. And he would take that blade, and you'd see him actually run it from the tip of his middle finger down and get very dangerously close to his wrist, to where his whole hand starts to bleed. And he would just hold it out over the water. I know you are there. I know we are connected. And I know our path, what I need to do. And this day, and all of those ahead, we will stop. We will contain. We will push back. I will ascend. I will rise. And I will protect. You are my passenger, and I am yours. And we will together now bless this place in hopes to push back the corruption deep within. And I'll squeeze his hand. Just, you start to see a little bit stronger of a stream of blood. And then he stands there for an hour, starting to sweat. You see him kind of arm swaying, getting a bit woozy, but almost like pushing himself to the edge of what he can withstand. Until eventually you see him rub his arm, or his hand down his arm, and in one fell swoop starts to heal what he had cut. and then sits and places that hand on the ground for another 30 or 40 minutes, meditates, the dagger laying in front of him. And then after that, would head inside and sleep.
Legit. Or one could say arcane. As everyone just begins to drift off, Garomesh. No, I'm sorry, not Garomesh. Leightash. I want you to go to your character sheet. I want you to drag your mouse over that wisdom saving throw. But I want you to hold right control over by your arrows when you throw it.
Whoa. Whoa. That's a whole lot. 16.
This is super disadvantage, so it's actually 6.
Oh. I thought you said, nope, there you go.
Recoil's still up in sentry mode, looking back over the rest. For a fleeting moment before he begins to power down. One chance at a perception check on this. And I'm going to give him disadvantage because he's more worried about this construct staying up and how tired Cletus is. He's not quite sure how his magic works. Disadvantage roll. Just looking over at you, same way that I would with a dog. Eyes fluttering just a little bit. Looks like you went into sleep hard. He's already dreaming. And with seeing you do that, Recoil decides to begin concentrating and descending into his own. But that's a funny thing about dreams. Because what most people don't know is you're the same as Recoil. Leightash can't dream.
It's meditation.
Even though he sees dreams and understands dreams, he is a Kalishtar. And he hasn't had his own dreams his entire life. Only the connections to a spirit of which he may or may not have talked to or even known. I want you to roll a history check, Leightash.
Fitting.
In the past week, while dreams of your own are unfamiliar, dream world itself is not but you've had a foot in a new doorway. Unlike recoil, you took like a fish to water when the dreams return. Once again, 1 foot in your spirits, 1 foot in the shared consciousness of the tribe of Shimmering Glass. But where your spirit has tried to protect you, this new network comes in like a homing beacon. And for the first time in your existence, you open up your eyes. And you're not in the shared dream. And you're not in your spirits either. I need you to roll your spell attack.
God, these rolls are terrible tonight.
13. As you look, you can see yourself is actually incorporeal right now. You're not all the way there. Just floating, it seems like, in the night sky. I need you to roll a perception check as you look around to try and see where you're at, as feeling is so bizarre. No one else around you.
Thank God. 21. Please give me some sort of direction of where the hell I am.
In this crazy night sky, you're just a little further ahead than something that looks so familiar. As you see this large, partially put together airship floating through the sky. You see no elemental ring currently. Bits and boards. It looks like a ghost pirate ship flowing through the sky. And as it gets close enough, you see your friend. You see recoil on the side, sanding, putting boards together, just methodically making purposeful moves to restore this airship. And you realize, one, that airship is broken the mountains. You know you're dreaming. So whatever reaction that you have right now is strange. And something that you haven't felt. But you were at least comforted to know there's one of your friends there.
Oh, what a view.
Floating to the side, still partially incorporeal, you can see yourself beginning to come out of this stasis in the night air as you drift towards his airship. Hasn't seen you yet. Still far in the weeds. Plenty of work left to be done on his airship.
Do I have any agency here? Can I
Yes,
reach out?
you are
Can I
coming.
reach out and
You are
touch him?
becoming corporal.
Body coming back to me, realizing where I am. Leightash reaches down, touches Recoil on the shoulder. Hello, my friend.
Oh, how are you doing here? Oh
I
God.
was heard
Oh God.
you were in need of a little help.
Does this mean I can't get you out of my own damn head? Is this what this is now? Darthiki? Is this what I have to deal with? Is it?
Recoil.
He's enough. Darthiki, he is enough in real life. Is it? You all experience this? You have to see people, whether you like it or not. This is new to me, okay? This is real new to me.
Understood. But I've been living with this since I came into existence. I'm happy to see you here.
I'm sort of happy that you're here. Well, you know, since your ass was going to get back up on that deck, I have some new boards to seal. Since you're here, might as well be productive. Welcome to my dream / nightmare. I get to rebuild myself. And if you listen to Darthiki, who usually shows up, he makes it some metaphor for all the shit I've gone through in life. And he, you know, this metaphysical shit. It takes every single piece in me to sit through.
You know what's the metaphor?
I'm learning.
This is the meta for rebuilding yourself.
Darthiki's already told me that's why I can't move on until I conquer myself in this first phase. I believe in myself. What else do I need? I just want my shit back. And if whatever I do, this is what it takes, then I have to build it back first inside my own head before I can go out and do it again. Give me the divine spark so I can use my hands and I can actually go out and do something that affects the physical world. If that's what it takes to get the opportunity to go back, none of this thoughts and prayers bullshit. For me to go out and actually affect chains and have agency again, then so be it. I'll play this game.
It's not a game, Recoil. This is your consciousness. You're not rebuilding your ship to sail on. You're building your mind to push beyond.
I already have a mind. I already have a purpose.
What about a soul?
You know what? I have plenty of thoughts and opinions. And I don't need any biological creature to tell me I do or don't. But I'll play not your game.
Fine.
But that's fine.
Tell me where you'd like me to work.
Nice. It's nice putting boards back together, even if it is all bullshit. It still kind of looks cool, and I haven't got to do it in a while. And it's better than sitting there with my robot thumb up my robot gas hole.
So, I mean, it's better than watching our sleeping bodies, too. I mean, admit that, Mr. Patrolman. You actually feel like you're doing something. Come on. Let's put these boards on this deck. Let's get this shit built. We'll do it together.
Are you going to try to be here like every night now? Because I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of commitment yet. You know, is there a way for me to like hang a sign up that says like, hey, maybe I want to put my puzzle pieces together myself today? Or do I just have to tell you to like go get
just
some days?
When you don't want me, just tell me to leave. There are plenty other places I could be outside of your airship, which is, despite its disrepair, really cool, dude.
It's something, all right. At least it's mine.
Absolutely. So, where are we starting this work? Let's get some boards down. Where am I going?
Go grab one of the rags. There's a few things that need polishing first, because he's going to pull himself up off of the side. As you get back up on top of the deck for the first time, staring out into the night sky. Have you ever been on an airship before?
I've been on a ship, but I've never been on an airship. This is the first time I've been sailing through the air. Seen them from below, but never actually on one. Kind of having a trippy moment right now.
Well, there's nothing you can quite see in the distance. That wind through your hair. You can understand why Recoil's so connected to this experience. It makes a lot of sense. And just as you're taking in that breath of fresh air and being a part of something so much bigger, you feel the hair on the back of your neck begin to stand up straight. As something isn't right, you can feel it. I want you to roll a perception check.
Come on, 26. Let's go.
26.
It's my world.
Well done. You know something is way off. You begin to look down and you can see this just plume of actual ethereal purple smoke that's bellowing out underneath of it begin to grow just larger and larger and larger until it begins to spill over the sides. And then your gut sinks as if you're almost getting tunnel vision. You can feel the darkness creeping up and around you. As it closes in, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw with advantage. As you begin to have almost a panic attack style. Are you using anything to affect that change?
Oh God, that was your DM inspo.
Oh God. You're at a 9 with advantage +1. You're at a 10.
That was your DM inspo. Can I use a inspo card as well?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'm burning a D10 inspiration from chat as well. Oh my God. Come on, please.
$14.
Rolls tonight.
Your breathing shortens, even with your meditation. You know what is happening. You know that you've been found. And you knew that this day would come. But you hoped to your spirits that you would make contact before this time. All those shows, all the running, all the places that you've been, all trying to deny the inevitable. That this day would come. In this moment, all you can think about is the fact that you are not ready for this alone. Panicking back and forth. I need you to roll an intelligence saving throw. Straight up.
Ooh, this ain't gonna be good unless it's in that 20. Come on, 20. Just throw a 20.
Oh God, it was so close. So close. Seeing you struggle as you've just stopped, recoil, looking back over your way as something is way off with you. You doing all right there, buddy? You not used to my partial dreams, are you? And I just kind of slap you on the shoulder kiddingly, and that's when I can feel the rigidity of you. That you were actually terrified.
Recoil, this might not be so much about you as it is me right now. Remember how I talk about the light? Well, there's an opposite side to that force.
Well, yeah, no shit.
It's I think it's here.
What are you? Well, yes, it is clearly nighttime here.
No, recoil. The darkness has followed me to your consciousness, into your dream.
Don't worry, we're not that advanced here yet. Did you see the hole on this thing?
You're not that advanced, but this is their realm and mine.
As Recoil sees this disembodied shadow raise up over the side of the rail, looking back over, what the is that?
I agree. What the fuck is that?
With my hand still on your shoulder, understanding what's going on at this moment, I send my flash of genius towards you. Now, you had just rolled 14 on this check. The DC on this intelligence saving throw is an 18.
Oh, God.
We did a 4, 5, 6 on this. Come on, Yahtzee. You fail the intelligence saving throw. Garomesh, Umber. Both of you sound asleep. But yet you are also tethered to this shared dream realm. You guys need to make wisdom saving throws with disadvantage. Oh! 10 for Umber.
I don't know if I need it to be higher or lower. I don't know what's better here. I don't know what's better. Do I
higher?
Reroll one.
Higher is better. Higher is much better.
I've got a D10.
How's my audio now? Is it okay? Is it not okay?
Oh, it's still
I don't know
playing.
what the fuck's going on, man.
You just go to push to talk. If you go to push to talk, you'll cut off that. It's just like every time you speak, we get about 5 or 6 seconds of afterwards.
Oh, okay. Push to talk on Discord.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add a D10.
Let her eat.
17. Pretty good.
17. Is that your final answer?
That's all I can. Well, I already burned a card.
And that's what, you know what's worse is it's not 17, it's 16 because you're at disadvantage.
Well, no, it's 17.
Oh yeah,
Because
no.
I
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. I already used it, so I can't. That's it. I mean, I used my card, so
I tried to convince myself of a new way to play D&D there for a second in my head.
17's got to be it. That's what I got.
17 is your hold. All right, Garomesh. You're at a 7 currently.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some inspiration on that too.
Okay, so I'm gonna try something with yours, your microphone set up right now, real quick, because we're drastically going downhill. Let's go in and go into your voice and video on Discord. And you don't have any more RTX not running anymore?
No, RTX was still running. That's when you said I was so garbage is when I switched it off. Like I switched off of Chris because you're like, oh, it's even worse, is when you said that.
Okay, here's what I want. Go ahead and completely X out of RTX. All right, let's go in and throw in. Are you using Go XR anymore? I can't remember if you are or not.
Yeah, I'm still using the Go XLR.
Okay, cool. Let's get chat mic on your input device.
Done.
And chat's out on your output. That's all correct?
Yep, it's still good.
Okay, let's turn on take your input sensitivity slider and manually adjust that bad boy.
Right below the chat mic selection, you mean? Or for the automatic attenuation?
You don't want to turn on the automatic, but you want to take the fader and manually pull it over.
Yep, okay, it's at 100%.
Okay,
89%. Where do you want me to go to?
Go to like right underneath the S in sensitivity. Perfect. Now I want you to turn crisp on.
Okay.
All right, give me just a little bit of audio.
This is me giving you audio to see how shitty it sounds.
Okay,
Good.
We're getting closer. Let's go and drop it underneath the P in input.
How about now? This is another check.
Yeah. Now I want you to take your microphone wherever it's at and try to get it as close to you as you can.
Pretty much on my lips now.
Awesome.
Pretty close though. I can actually, hold on a second, I'll raise it up a little bit. There we go.
Yeah. Now I'm going to turn you up. Give me just a little bit of audio.
Audio check. This is a check for the audio.
Get it. Awesome.
Love it. Love it. Thanks, man.
You're very, very welcome, dude.
Damn it. That was the one thing I had on you, is I sounded slightly better.
For a second. I might just end up ditching RTX altogether and just use the stuff on the Go XLR and figure that out.
We'll sit down and have a little audio powwow, baby. We'll have some fun.
Okay, so inspiration.
Invite me.
There we go. Reload inspiration. Okay, inspiration. I'm gonna go a D10.
Oh, let's go! Let's go! Gets the full 10. Both of you at 17. The DC is 18.
Oh.
Figured.
Go ahead and click the long rest on your character sheets. I'm gonna long rest you inside the game since it's still wanting to be weird about your token in here, Garomesh. Long rest it.
Sorry, all my Google was resetting for some reason.
It's all right, I got you, boo. Close, but not all the way there. Inside your dreams, you feel that something is wrong. That shared dream begins to kick in. Wherever you're at in your own dream cycle, you feel this call. You can feel the darkness and the nightmare upon you. Making your way through the haze of wherever you're at. And please do RP, because we would love to know. Your body is becoming just incorporeal like Leightash's was when it first got here. You guys will be rolling initiative with disadvantage as you just begin to see this scene before you. Umber, you first. Describe how you weighed from whatever dream state you were in, and then Garomesh.
You would see Umber is dreaming, and he's sitting in by this lake, this perfectly circular lake. There's a night sky with vibrant stars, and he's just staring into the water, looking at his reflection, seeing the stars behind. But the stars start to dim. And he realizes something is not quite right. And so he stands up and he looks down and he starts to see his body kind of fade, this essence. But instead of it just being released, it's just this vibrant golden light. This image he's had of himself, well, for as long as he can remember. And he just starts walking, and then he dives into the water. And as he dives into the water, he appears and comes up almost on the opposite side from the clouds next to the ship. And he lands right on the ship, right where he needs to be, seeing the darkness around him as his body begins to soften, the glow, all of these almost star-like points connecting him. And he's on the ship.
Garomesh.
So from a first-person perspective, Garomesh is staring down at another pile of bodies. The only difference is there's not a crossbow bolt in sight. And as he looks down at his forearms, and it goes to his hands, the forearm is covered in fur, and the hands are claws that have retracted out, covered in blood. Breathing super heavy. He hears footsteps running behind him. And as he looks up, it's dark. And slowly fading as he turns around to view the footsteps, he sees the footsteps of Umber coming towards him as he materializes into his view out of the cloud.
Both of you appearing, staring out at this airship. Have either of you been on an airship before?
Garomesh definitely has.
Two things. One, Umber has not, but I have a follow-up quick question. When I land on the ship, A, can I do a perception check to see what I see around me? And B, do I see Garomesh, and what does he look like?
Unfortunately, with your hard yeet, none of that will be possible from failing your wisdom save.
Gotcha. No worries.
Caught up in the moment of just getting here and taking in your surroundings, you will have a Hail Mary on this. Perception, DC 20, disadvantage.
Ooh.
Yeah. All good.
Caught up inside this dream, looking out. You have enough time to see these swirling forms of darkness begin to protrude up and over the sides of these rails, over on yours as well. Swinging back and forth, the lights that look over this airship, you begin to see multiple lanterns raise up, including the chains and the ones that are there now, as they begin to spin like some carnival ride from hell. You see two spirits manifest with them up over those lanterns. and in a bone-chilling moment, you look to the front of the vessel, Leightash, and you see its masked face for the first time. Look who we found. No spirit here to protect you now, boy. You're ours. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
And then you said that me and Garomesh have disadvantage?
You have disadvantage, so what you'll do is hold control over your little d20, and it should roll that with disadvantage for you.
The left control?
Oh, wait. I normally have advantage, so is that just like a straight roll, or do I have disadvantage because this is a weird thing?
It'll be a straight roll.
Okay, all right. Can you just let me roll it again, though? Can you, like, reset it so I can just roll it again and see what it is?
Mm-hmm. I sure can.
Because I did the disadvantage. Appreciate you. Yeah, what? Oh, it's because I have advantage. That's why. Hold on. It's an 18, 19, 20. It's a 21 because that was the first dice.
All right. 21 it is.
Nice. Damn. 26. All right. Okay.
I may or may not have taken the alert feed.
Timothy badass over here. This is Garomesh just like.
We all know Garomesh wrecks all.
Recoil in on his own. Rolls coming in.
Oh, I see one. The Lord of Darkness. Yes!
Lord of Darkness got a 1. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Let's go. Garomesh, even in your state, you have your wits about you. You have disadvantage on all of your first round attacks.
Cool. Hold on, game's resetting for me again.
Oh my god, these are so cool. I'm just seeing all the names for the nightmares. That's so cool.
So check this out. I have an auto randomizer name generator on drag and drop that will order and give me variables on mine from a rollable table.
You're getting way too much toys with this. Way too many toys. We need to scale back your toys, sir.
It's like improv dream, dude.
Come on, why is it resetting all the time? Every time I go to like move something.
Just having a night, dude. It's gonna be one of those. It's all right. We've all been there. We've all been on that struggle bus.
Okay. Cock knocker. I literally, like, anytime I go to do anything, it'll reset on me.
Your Foundry instance,
Yeah.
I would take and change browser. It runs very, very smooth in Edge, by the way.
Okay, I'll bring that up. Hold on a second.
Thank you, chat, for the 1d6. By the way, we'll take this time to take a quick drink break. We've been trying to get to this
thank
point.
God.
I'm sorry. Thank you guys for letting me.
Playing.
Thank you guys for giving me a little bit of agency over your character so we could get into this. I appreciate that.
Really thought I was gonna have to have a Hail Mary pass to pull you both into this dream. I was wondering. I was looking at these
honestly,
spells
like,
what can I use to reach these guys?
If
That
the
was
rules
the
weren't
intelligence
there and
saying.
I had to sit out, like, I would have been okay with it because that would have just made this so much more cooler. Like obviously it's better to be there to help, but like I was down for the ride if it wasn't meant to be. I was like, okay, well, let's see what happens.
No, like always, I don't want to skip a turn, but I'll make your turn hell.
Yeah.
Can I get that clipped, please, Shay?
Yeah, I also need someone to edit it. He doesn't make my turns hell. He just makes my life hell. So
We have enough audio of Captain at this point. We can make him say anything.
true.
Yeah, it's like the episode from South Park where they make Chef. Make love.
Oh, you mean when they killed off his character finally?
Yeah. Hey, you know, too much Scientology does a body bad. I am very proud of my 1 hour encounter.
Dude, this on an hour? Can we please get a standing ovation for Captain? Please. Please.
I'll gloat on this one because I had a feather in my cap. Like, okay, we can do this at some point in time.
I love all the metaphor. I love the map. I love everything about this. And I love how it came about.
A good time while we're in sleep mode. We can have something to talk about.
Oh, Cletus. Strap in. You're going to get the stories of this dream if I survive.
With an auto nat 1 on the bar at the moment right now. His character getting precious sleep that Cletus wish he could get right now. By the way, guys, stay tuned to Twitter tomorrow. I will be dropping my preview card for for MTG meets DnD for the new Forgotten Realms set that's dropping. I'm pumped for it. Yeah, I'm excited to debut that card. Oh, it got me a 1d8 inspiration too? You guys are going ham. Let's go. Thank you. Let's see. I might go for a re-roll. I got to look at my cards over here. Do I have a relentless? No, I do not have a relentless. The cards are really cool. I'm very pumped. Though I'm not pumped about that freaking Beholder card. A blue. They had to tune in. Of all the cool things on a Beholder, we had to tune in to the anti-magic cone. The lamest thing about Beholders. Come on, man. We got eyeballs that can do 1,000,000 different rays. We got to tune into the anti-magic cone. Come on, man. Come on, man. No, Cletus is not joining us this evening. It is super, super hot in the Pacific Northwest where our man is at. So he is trying to rest up for his own stream at the moment, trying to stay cool, trying to keep the pupper cool. Same reason why Reckoning Hour is not back. We got Riles up in the Pacific Northwest as well. It's the hand that we're dealt right now. They're trying to take care of themselves. I would be a mess too. I don't know what I'd be doing.
Give me AC or give me death.
I do need to, even though I don't need anything, I need to go ahead and stand up anyway. So, BRB.
Do it. I'll hang with chat. Oh boy. In the dream realm. Let's go. I'm very excited about this. I'm excited about this map. Like, when he said he was pulling together a pivot, I did not expect a pivot of this quality. Ooh, I'm amazing. It's Wednesday. I got 4th of July weekend coming up. I'm starting to get my family into the whole RP thing. Like, you see me do this with Captain every Wednesday and Thursday, but I've also started to work some of this into the family life. So I don't know if you've seen Onward from Disney, but they've actually put out an RP game to go along with that called Quest of Yore. So I got the daughter, the son, and the wife started in that this last weekend, and the daughter's down to play it again. So I'll be spending the next couple of days reading up on the next chapter so that I can play with them this weekend, because I got another long weekend. Literally, I came back from 2-week vacation to jump into a 5-day work week, to then have a 4-day work week, because everybody's taking off at about 1 o'clock on Monday, and then 1 o'clock on Friday. We have Monday completely off. Yeah, but I'm stoked to get the family into RP. The whole overarching goal is to one day convince the wife to come in and play with me in the garage on a D&D session where she can play just a one-shot character. Like, teach her enough to know how to do it, and then bring her on the show and just let her do a one-shot character along with us for an episode. Because if you join me for my stream when I'm on 5 o'clock Pacific for an hour, she's a riot. She gets wound up playing Jackbox trivia games. If I get her into the mindset of RP, it's going to be so good. Oh, I've got her interested. I've got her very interested. Like, after the first Quest of Yore, she didn't play with the kids and I. She sat in the other room and listened. I'm going to get her in on the game this weekend if we do the next chapter. And then I'll work on her to get some D&D. I've got plenty of dice. I've got an extra laptop for her to roll on. All we need to do is build a character for her. Like, that is the master plan. Chubby knows. Mander would be great.
Let's do it.
Oh God, that's all we need. So you got Mud and Caustic, and then me and the wife. Oh, trouble! It's trouble in River City, my friend.
Trouble, trouble, trouble. You don't treat me no good no more.
What'd you got an IMC?
Yeah. I think I did. Did I write that down? Let me check, chat. Nope, but I'm doing it now. Thank you.
Oh, there you go. See?
See? Huh? See?
See?
I love this, getting some Leightash lore.
Do I tailgate and SD near the Bud Light zone? No. There's. I mean, in San Diego, a lot of people look like me. I mean, fat guy drinks a lot of craft beer with a beard. It's just that's like a double IPA in San Diego. It's very common.
It's like me. But, you know. We're related.
No, I'm pretty convinced that you're a distant cousin somewhere on one of the sides of my family.
Yeah, it could be a thing. I do have family out there I've never met or know.
I was going to quote Step Brothers, but I'm going to stop. I quote it too much as it is.
Oh, yeah. About to fight some ghosts or spirits or something.
Protection. Oh, thank you very much. I'll add to my list. Surprisingly enough, Leightash has not used protection very much. Usually I'm healing people. May have to change that.
There are a lot of things.
Yes, there are a lot of things. A lot of things and stuff, and not a lot of us.
As long as we have Garomesh.
Cletus! Where's Cletus? I need Cletus! You know, Mang's characters always have like 30 kids. No, not this one. This one, no children. For at least as far as I know. Who knows? I may have to spend, a day away from stream and Captain will give me 14 kids. It'll be the next Hister Faust story. I have gone port to port, but I did spend a really long time on a galleon from Sarlona to the current continent we're on now. That's a long ass trip from Sarlona to Corvair.
Lord drop. Oh, I could see Leightash having children from all over the place. those one night bar stands, and that occasional one that you hung around a little too long and then you caught feelings realizing that you had to hit the open road again. So there's that long lost love that you just kind of left mingling there, that you're kind of like, if you ever ran into each other, it'd be really awkward, but there's still that kindle. Yeah, I see it.
Legit, excuse me, Adam.
Yes.
How do you think you got hooked into smoking?
My man. Bam, bam, bam. This music is my jam. I'm ready to fuck up some spirits or get fucked up.
Let's do it.
Wait, if you die in the game, do you die in real life?
Yes.
All right. Garomesh, have you been able to get any agency over your character inside of Foundry?
As you said that, it just fucking reset on Edge.
It just reset. Like, okay, when you say reset, what does it look like? What it does?
It goes blank, and then it is loading all the stuff, and I'm literally on Edge in Edge right now.
What on earth?
Mute. Now it's just continually doing it. Ooh, hold on. I think I know what it is.
Do you have an auto refresh on?
Nope, my push to talk is set to F5, which is probably refresh on browser.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Technology is wonderful, folks. Keep it going.
Man, spirits really got to you. I didn't need to give you disadvantage. You naturally gave yourself disadvantage.
That was the best. The best.
That's amazing. And guys, the load in is hard on Foundry because it loads a lot. So if that were to be happening, I would be smashing things. God, we need this air guitar emote so bad. We need metal imps with guitars.
We just gotta call it OG Bard, OG Bard.
Little OG Bard.
Les Paul.
Feels good, man. Feels good.
All right, baby. Still with disadvantage to start your turn.
So I wouldn't have the knowledge that I have disadvantage, so seeing all of this going on.
Also, you guys need to place yourself wherever you manifest on this deck. You guys don't have to be up top. That's just originally where I had your characters. So if you guys want to be, you know, like in the quadrant here in the in-between, nobody should be right next to a creature. You should all have 5 feet of distance in between.
Just kidding.
There we go.
I feel like it's poetic that we would land next. We'd apparate next to each other, right across from like Leightash and Recoil.
Truthfully.
So seeing everything that's going on here, I would see a lot of enemies and immediately like grab my arm, and the tattoo shines and lights up, and I will cast Fairy Fire.
All right.
Ooh, this is cool. I've never used a spell with this thing now.
Spells are where it actually totally like excels. All right, who are you casting Fairy Fire on?
Right there.
All right, Dream Realm, they will do so with advantage. All right. Do this guy first.
Oh, get out of here.
Dream Stealer number 2 is going to come in with a 23. Dream Stealer 1. Nat
Get outta
20.
here.
Come on, you're looking for a 15, but natural 20s are garbage.
Natural 20 will completely dissipate away Fairy Fire to half of its form. Oh, and it already succeeded anyway, so it's going to be gone. Now, since you used a spell, just like I do in other campaigns, you can have a cantrip or pop off a shot.
Okay, I will pop even with a... Oh, because I have to attack to use a second attack. Never mind.
Yeah, so you just get one.
I will...
You still have your bonus action as well, though.
Oh, okay. So I will pop off 2 shots with a hand crossbow at big old baddie here.
For some reason, I don't have agency over your spell template, and I don't know why. If you can hover over the center of it and just with your mouse and press delete. You don't need to click it, just hover over and press delete.
Eatus deletus. Nat 20th.
You will need to be on tile control. It's 1, 2, third one down over on the left hand side. So you see the person. Well, I can't confirm that on your side and what player side sees. You don't see the center. There will be a emblem, little spell emblem.
No spell emblem.
All right, just go ahead and do your attack while I try to figure out how to get rid of this
that's really weird.
this permanent grid that's here now. There it goes. Nope. All right, you just do you, and I'll take care of it.
Oh, come on. Let's go. Get that crit. Get that crit.
But it's at disadvantage.
That disadvantage.
Stolen.
Oh, you little butt.
Regular shot gone. Bonus action left.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's better.
Nope.
21 is the low.
Who you titting?
Big old baddie. The biggest baddie.
The biggest baddie.
Lord of Darkness.
Lord of Darkness. All right, take a shot.
And then I'm going to add, where is it? Distracting Strike on top of that.
Distracting Strike. Okay, so 18 points of piercing damage. They have resistance. It will take half damage.
So it's also an additional 5, so 23 halved. And the next hit on that person has advantage.
All right, so 23, we got 22 points of, or no, I'm sorry, 23, so 11, no, we'll do 12 points. It's 12 points.
Oh, you're such a kind DM.
We always round
And
up.
then, so with the Distracting Strike, what it is it looks like basically like a flare shot. The bolt goes off, and then it shines, like, just before it hits, it shines bright in its face.
Yo.
Cool.
Go away, Grid. What the shit?
I'll see if I can get it to go away while everybody's doing their stuff.
Oh, you didn't do. It's not a spell template. I got it.
Oh, okay.
I got it. I found it. I knew it. It was
Yeah,
had some extra lines to it. It's cool.
Yeah, I just, like, did the cast and then came up with that, so.
All right. Icy Nightmare up here in the very top right. This thing is going to fly in quickly, whipping back around, going straight over to you, Garomesh. All right, this thing is going to come in and just open its maws and just bite down, but you don't feel it actually penetrating your actual flesh. You're going to need a saving throw on this bad boy. Oh, that's not it.
When you said Garomesh, you meant Leightash, right?
I do it all the time because I'm looking up at Tim from the previous conversation, and my mouth beseeches me.
It's
Make
that
sure.
shh at the end. Shh.
It's all about the shh. Shh. Let me kill you all.
Give me 1 second here. It did not do what it should do. Yo, there's that.
See, chat, this is how you play D&D with problems.
Nah, we fixed them, baby.
That's the beauty, is we're fixing it.
We
now they
fixed
can
it.
just learn from us.
There we go. Okay. Yeah. You need to do this. Yes, there you go. Okay. Perfect. Now we're cooking with grease. Oh, that's funny. Let's try that one more time.
I clicked on it. It didn't do anything. It looked at me and went,
it said RoBear, what kind of wisdom save should we do?
Let's do the one where they save.
There you go. While it says strength drain, it is not. DC 15 wisdom.
okay, wisdom saving throw, which I have advantage on. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sorry, Fu. Cletus is not here. He is out of this combat, so you'll need to give it to somebody else. He's not being quiet.
God.
He's actually not with us.
Wow.
Oh
Get outta
God,
here.
7.
Wow.
They're so bad. Chat gave me a D10. I'm gonna throw that on top of it. Let's get that card burn out. Okay. Not completely in love with it, but I'll take it.
You're gonna have to apply that card to a different time. Not now.
Okay.
I have already gone in and rolled. So you're gonna take 9. Let's see here. You're gonna take 11 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch.
You are vulnerable now to cold permanently. As it flows through your body. End of the Icy Nightmare's turn. Somber Nightmare is going to drift over to recoil. You will also have to make Somber. He's going to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh God.
Jeez.
Don't worry. That's not my wisdom save. It still had part of the attack on there, so it's okay. Here's my save with. Oh, it's still not going to be good. 13. I'm going to fail. I have permanent self-confidence issues as I am at disadvantage on all social checks.
You're me in high school. Great.
And I'm going to take ugh, 15 points of necrotic damage. Into the Somber Nightmare's turn. Turbulent Nightmare. This one's going to fly in towards you, Umber. You're going to make a dexterity saving throw when I toss this bad boy. Boom. Some hardcore foundrying on the fly here. All right, DC 15. Oh, let's go! Let's go! Get that bitch!
Go!
Continuing as it opens its maws, as this thing tries to literally force you off of this fucking airship and take it with you. I need you to take the maws once again, and I'm going to let you have a counter strike on this nightmare.
Make it happen. Let's see.
I love it. All right, going for that attack. There it is.
No!
The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away.
The Umber 20th and the Umber 1th.
Oh,
It's me. It's me, guys.
me.
I'm still here.
Oh my God.
I was wondering if the name change had to do with anything, but then I realized, you know what?
It's me.
God, in this scenario, swinging back the other way towards you, you've already got a nat 20 on your side, holding its maws back and forth. With this flip-flop, I'm gonna have a roll-off straight die, adding nothing. It's D20 versus your D20.
Oh, you know how this is gonna go.
I'll lay the line down. Here it is. Here's the Turbulent Nightmares D20. 13.
All right.
North halfway there. You got this. You got this.
Ugh.
No.
All right. You will take none of the effects, but you will take the damage. Halved. You're going to take 5 points of necrotic damage.
Got it.
All right. End of its turn. It will be your turn, though, Umber.
So you're gonna see that exchange where he stops the creature from like attacking him, and he kind of pushes it back, and he just swings and overexerts himself, still trying to get used to the scenario and what's happening around him as the creature's gonna get a lick, and then you're gonna see him just as he's still kind of materializing, and you still see his chest as it's materializing is still kind of transparent, and you're actually gonna see him almost reach in to this like central golden light, and you're just gonna see him take a bit of that, and he's gonna hold it in his hands, and then he's gonna slam his fists together, and you're gonna see this fist kind of glow with this golden radiant light, and he's gonna take a swing at the creature in front of him.
Let's go.
And I'm doing this at disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage.
There it goes. Do I want to? Can I add a D6 to that from a card?
Yes, you may do so.
Okay. Oof. 13.
13. I believe you just hit. Yes, let's go. DC or AC is 12.
All right. So that first strike will do 6 bludgeoning damage.
6 bludgeon.
And then I will swing again. Monk. That's another nat 1.
No. Swing this time. You need to make a dexterity saving throw as you pass through it and teeter over the edge of this airship.
$17.
17. DC 16 on this as you catch yourself standing up and over the edge. Spinning around, you do have your bonus action.
Gonna like see the creature behind me, as I'm probably like here now, roughly. Seeing the creature behind me and then the one to my right, you're just gonna see me like center as I kind of just like put my fists together, and I just kind of keep an eye on my surroundings as I'll do patient defense. It's been the key point.
Probably a pretty good call.
It's my turn.
All right. End of your turn. Dreams are ours now. Lightwalker. You will only be filled with darkness. As it begins swinging those lanterns of light, and you can feel as it goes towards you, it trying to pull and siphon the light from within you.
Super nasty.
Lashing Shadows. Wisdom save DC 16.
Come on, turn up for me this time, will ya?